Hi Libra, it's Elle here to do your July 2017 monthly reading. This is a general reading, so the messages will not resonate with every Libra that views the video. But if it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Also, thank you Libra for commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. If you are feeling moved, you can fund the channel by clicking on my GoFundMe page. Link in the box in the description box below, or you can follow me on Instagram. Sorry guys, my dog is just really trying to steal the show. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. We're gonna put out 4 cards for the month of July, and then we'll open up the reading with a few clarifying cards. Do keep in mind that I shuffle and pray over the cards off camera, but we'll give the cards a quick shuffle and then we'll get started. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Diamonds. Wow, Libra. Sorry, guys. Wow, Libra. This is beautiful. Okay, so we have the Ace of Hearts. This is a new home, love, a new start in love. Remember that aces are always the beginning of a situation. So this is the Ace of Hearts. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but does not have to be. We'll also put a clarifying card on that. So some of you can have a new start in love. This is almost, well, this is relative to the Ace of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So this is pretty good for you guys. I mean, everybody wants the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups. You know, that's just a new start in love. Then we have the 3 of Clubs, which is marriage to a wealthy spouse or receiving money. So that's nice. We've got a new start in love, and then we've got marriage here to possibly a wealthy spouse. This is fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Clubs energy is. This could be the sign of who you are marrying. A fire sign doesn't have to be. That could be the energy that you're taking on, or the energy of your spouse or to be spouse or better half, boyfriend or whatnot, or girlfriend. And then we have the Queen of Diamonds. This is earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is a very reliable queen, very stable, has her money together, enjoys the luxury, can afford it. Money is not, an object to her. She has mastered that sector of life. She can be a little stubborn. She is a good wife, but she does not have a problem with being single. And this can be male or female, but I say she because it's the Queen of Diamond. And we'll put some clarifying cards on that. This could be the energy that you're taking on, Libra, or this could be the energy of, a surrounding person in your life, your significant other or friend or family. Then we have the 9 of Clubs. So we got 2 Clubs cards. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is the new boyfriend, new girlfriend, secret admirer, and also talks about achievements. So if you know that you don't have a secret admirer, it could just be the new boyfriend or girlfriend, or some really good achievements. So that's pretty good also. Nothing but good cards. This is just like Libra. So jealous. Then we have the Ace of Diamond. This is so beautiful. This is an engagement ring, a present, or receiving money. So I believe this would sit here. So you've got 2 aces. in this reading. This is the Ace of Diamond. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It really just ties in with everything. New boyfriend, new girlfriend, a marriage, a new start in love. Libra just has newness all over the reading and good newness. So this is really good. So we'll pull some clarifying cards to see if we can definitely see who Libra is getting attached to, either married or new boyfriend, new girlfriend. Beautiful energy, Libra. All right, thank you, Heavenly Spirit, for true, accurate messages in regards to this new love, marriage, and or new boyfriend. All right, the Lovers. Oh, wow. For some of my Libras, it could be Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but the Lovers just really signifies two people who are really passionate about each other. It's the beginning in love. It's not the Two of Cups, but it is the Lovers. It could be a choice in love too, but I don't see that here. It's just the new start in love or home, like the Ace of Hearts is, and the Lover sits on that. So that's a good omen. You guys are off to a good start, especially if it's a new relationship or an existing one. It's a beautiful omen. Then we have the Three of Swords. Okay. All right. Well, Libra, your energy showed up on the board. Three of Swords is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It speaks of heartbreak or something that, could possibly really cause some heartache or some mental heartache there for you. And then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so Libra, how this is reading, this is a new start in love. You have a choice. It's three people in this choice, in this new start. You having a new start with somebody, but somebody's getting heartbroken. Whether it's you, Libra, or you cutting somebody out. We got 2 3s now. It's definitely 3 people. But then this is, this is marriage over here, and this is an engagement ring. It looks like you might be leaving the situation, or have already left the situation, or you got 1 foot in or 1 foot out, and now it's third party energy because you had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but you're needed to make a decision. We have the Three of Wands here. You're waiting on your ships to come in. You may have gone ahead and made this decision and cut somebody out, which caused some heartache, but and okay, it makes you stagnant. We got the Hangman here, so you're a little you're not making a decision. You're stagnant in regards to this new marriage, or receiving money or large sum of money. But I would say it's a new marriage. We got new starts and engagement rings and a marriage over here, new boyfriend, girlfriend. But maybe having broken someone's heart, it puts you in a hangman position, or this needing to make a choice with this Lovers puts you in a hangman position to where you aren't making a choice. All right, Queen of Swords, and then you show up, Libra. So it look like you gonna cut something out, or you have already cut something out. The Queen of Swords does not play games, does not sidestep. You can't sidestep her or him. Transpose the gender as you see fit, Libra. The Queen of Swords is all about truth. She's very good with her words. She's very firm. She's normally looked at as a single woman. Doesn't have to be. Then the Ten of Wands. You're cutting this burden of this third party situation out. You are. Either you have or you are going to do this. You're going to have to. You have to make that decision. You know it because the Lover showed up, and then the Three of Swords, and then the Three of Wands. We have 3 threes now. You definitely dealing with third party all over this reading, and you're going to have to shut it down with somebody. Maybe this Earth sign here. So then we got the Nine of Wands. So you're being defensive, but at the same time, you're taking a step back from what is burdening you, what is causing burden for you. You have the Nine of Wands here. So in this situation, it's the Ten of Wands. It's to the max here. You no longer can carry this. You know you need to cut it out. And then maybe with this Earth sign, this Queen of Diamonds here, you're taking a step back and really reviewing the situation. Like I said, you're taking a step back. You're really Temperance. This is a Sagittarius card. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius directly, but you need to create balance in this situation. You know you do over here, and you know you have to cut this burden out some way. It looks like I might even be talking to 2 separate Libras. Somebody over here dealing with third party. Somebody is really up in their head about getting married, because they're so used to being single. They have been the Queen of Swords for such a long time that sometimes they're looking at this new marriage as a burden. But you need not to look at it like that, or feel like it's a burden. I wouldn't say look at it. Yeah, you feeling like this is a burden for you, but you need to create some balance here. And it looks like you're trying to do that by just taking a step back and really reviewing the situation for what it is, maybe looking at the good and not the bad in the situation. And some of you are dealing with Sagittarius directly. 8 of Pentacles, right? Some of you are just really throwing yourself into work after and trying to create that balance, or some of you have already put a lot of work into this situation, or you could be just really throwing yourself into work and perfecting your craft at work, or 8 of Pentacles here, or knowing that you have put a lot of work into this situation. You have. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. And then we have Judgment. Right, the universe is asking you to take a second look at this, Libra. You may be feeling like you want to, some days you feel like you just want to go back to the old way of being the Queen of Swords and being single, and just doing it that way. That's what you're used to. Because this relationship, this new relationship, or this marriage that you're either in or about to embark on is it's feeling like a burden some days, to the point where you need to create some balance. I don't know what the problem may be in the relationship, whether it's home life or if it's work or if it's money. It looks like money looks good though. It might be home life. The universe is calling you to really evaluate the situation, evaluate this new boyfriend, this new girlfriend. Look at the good, not the bad. Queen of Wands. Some of you are definitely dealing with fire signs. Could be male or female. Queen of Wands is that very jovial, social person. I said sociable. Social person, outgoing, confident, entrepreneur type, has an idea, runs with the idea. It's just fun, lots of fun. Could be male or female. Sexy too, could be sexy. We've got Temperance here, so definitely some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius directly. Yeah, so the universe is telling you probably this new boyfriend or girlfriend is a fire sign or has fire in their chart. It's telling you, look at this again. Look at this for what it really is. Look at it for what it really is. Oh, and then we have the Death card. and you might need to transform. The Death card speaks about transformations and endings. It might necessarily be an ending to the way you're thinking, Libra, about this new relationship with this new person, or this new marriage that you're about to embark on. The burden that you're feeling surrounding this newness, you need to end that, because Judgment is here. It's telling you, hey, look at this in a different perspective. Don't look at this as, you know what, I can just be by myself. I can go back to being the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords. You transpose the gender as you see fit. And then some of us just have third party over here where we just need to make a decision and cut somebody out. You might have already done that, or are in the act of doing that. And you're moving toward this fire sign or either this earth sign. But even in that, with some of my Libra who's moving away from something, or making a decision on this third party situation, you feeling like this other person you're going to or maybe looking at, that's a burden too. I feel like you really just want to go back to being the Queen of Swords, because you got the Hangman here and then Ten of Wands. You just feel like this is way too much. But we got the Six of Wands with the Ace of Diamonds. That's new. That's an engagement ring, a present, or receiving money. And then the Six of Wands is recognition, is victory. It could also be walking down the aisle. So Libra, you might be getting married, even though you think that you're not getting married, or you might males might be presenting somebody with that engagement ring. You just having some real firm anxiety about it. There's only two swords cards, and one of them speaks of heartache and heartbreak. So you're going to be breaking somebody's heart, or your heart is broken. I don't know. You get in my comments and let me know. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. It's not a lot of mental energy. It's not a lot of air energy on the board, which is a good thing, because what it's saying is this is actual physical. This is physical. You feeling like this is a burden. You wake up in the morning and you feel like this is, the day to day is a burden, maybe in a relationship. But the universe is telling you, a Judgment sitting here, hey, no. Spirit is telling you, don't look at it like this. Look at the good. Because the good in this situation, probably 9 times out of 10, I don't know everybody's situation. The good is outweighing the bad. The good is outweighing the bad, and you have to transform yourself in the way you're thinking, so that this can happen. That victory in your relationship, or giving that ring of engagement to somebody, can go ahead and happen. Now let's go ahead and pull a butterfly oracle card, Libra. I pulled the most cards for you. Libra, I was only doing 2 clarifiers. I did 3, but all in all, Libra, this looks really good. I think last month you had a lot of mental energy surrounding a marriage or a new relationship or whatnot. Now you're physically feeling like it's a lot of work. So you went from mental to physical. Stop it, Libra. The universe is here telling you it's going to work out. You're going to have victory. You're going to have victory in this. But you have to transform your thoughts. So some of you could be dealing with Scorpio. That's for probably a small number of you. With that death card sitting there. But yeah, you have to transform your thoughts, Libra. Thank you. Whoa. All right. Might want to start that over. Thank you, Heavenly Angels, for giving us a good oracle card to close out our reading. Give us something to focus on and focus to for the month of July. We thank you for just being in the midst of everything. All right. Join in. All right. Okay, so we've got join in. I read straight from the book. And these are the Butterfly Oracle cards by Dorian Virtue. I read straight from the book. Join in. I've had this pop out for a few other people. This is really talking about getting in the game. Stop waiting on the sideline, feeling like things are going to change. You have to get in there and really join in and make it work, make it happen. All right, join in. You are being called to push past shyness and meet new people. Although you might not think of yourself as sociable, it's time to take action and get acquainted with like-minded friends and associates. Your social fears stem from spending time with insensitive people, and you'll benefit from connecting with gentle and kind individuals like yourself. You've received this card in order to meet new friends. You'll need to join in. That means literally joining in person, not online or virtual, a class or a group that you can network with. Joining in also entails introducing yourself at these groups and having conversation. This positive change in your social life will open new doors for you in other areas. Additional meanings: do charity work, join a spiritual or religious group, align with your beliefs, commit to a relationship. Wow. If that didn't say that, commit to a relationship. Libra wants to go back sometimes in their mind to being the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the single woman. She's okay with being single. She's been single. She's also looked at as the widower. No, don't do that, Libra. Join in. Judgment's here. It's telling you you're going to have victory. Nothing but Wands cards. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. It looks good, Libra. Work through the energy. Yes, sometimes relationships can be burdensome. But still, move through it. You're going to have victory. Join in. Find balance in your relationship. Balance. That Temperance card. Also the Sagittarius card. Do something. Get a hobby. Get away from the new boyfriend, the new girlfriend, or the fiance, so that you can have that balance, so it doesn't feel like a burden. All right. So I hope this helps some of my Libras out there. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Fund the page if you're feeling moved to fund the page. The links are below in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. My handles are below also. Thank you. And once again, always keep in mind, Libra, when in doubt, pray. I'll see you in your August monthlies, but I'll do some other readings before I get to August. So thanks again. See you soon.